Welcome to a hip opening flexibility flow. My name is Adee and I'm here to guide you through this 45-minute practice. When you're ready to begin, come to a comfortable seat, tall posture, your shoulders down and back, and the backs of your hands on the tops of your knees. On your next inhale, press your chest forward, and on your next exhale, round your back. Forward, round, forward, round, forward, round, forward, round, forward, round, forward, round. Hold forward, begin to take some large circles one direction. Switch directions. Bring yourself to center. Go ahead and switch the foot that's in front or on top. Come back to a seat. Take your right hand behind you and your left arm high as you take a large twist to your right side. You want to sit up tall before you twist. Once you twist, continue to press into both hands. Return through center and switch sides. Return to center. Begin to rock gently forwards and backwards. Forward, hold, lean back. Forward, hold, lean back. Forward, hold, lean back. Go ahead and swing your legs all the way around behind you. Come to all fours with your shoulders aligned over your wrists and your hips aligned over your knees. We'll begin to take some large circles in the shoulders. So take a slight bend in your elbows as you roll your shoulders up towards your ears, down and back. Keep your abs engaged to protect your low back. Try to keep most of the motion in your shoulders here. Come back to all fours. You'll lift your left knee, tapping your left arm or your left shoulder, setting it down. Lift your right. Set it down. Left, tap. Right, tap. Left, tap. Right, tap. Left, tap. Abs are engaged. Right, tap. Left, tap. Right, tap. Drop your belly, inhale, look up, move through several cat-cows as you exhale and round. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Arch, round. Arch, round. Return to center. Pick your left knee up all the way straight to tapping your arm. Right knee, same thing. We have left and right. Left, right. Left, right. Left, right. Left, right. Return to center. Tuck your toes. Find yourself in a plank position. Stay strong through your shoulders, keeping your abdominals engaged. Press back to downward facing dog. Take your feet wide to the edges of your mat. Return to plank. Drop your knees, child's pose. Return to plank. Downward facing dog. Take your feet wide. Return to plank. Child's pose. Plank. Downward facing dog. Plank. Child's pose. Plank. Downward facing dog. Plank. Child's pose. Return to plank. Downward facing dog. Plank. Child's pose. Plank. Downward facing dog. Plank. Child's pose. plank, downward facing dog, plank, child's pose. Plank, downward facing dog, and walk your hands all the way back to meet your feet. Take your toes out and your heels in so that you can lower down towards Malasana or Yogi Squat. Take your hands at heart center and use your elbows to press your knees wider. Take your fingertips down as you begin to straighten and bend your knees. Back to Malasana. Fingertips down, straighten, bend, Malasana. Fingertips down, straighten, bend, Malasana. Fingertips down, straighten, toe heel both feet in for a forward fold. Take your hands at opposite elbows, allow your upper back to relax as you feel your hamstrings lengthening. Take your hands down and walk forward into a plank position. Lift your left knee, tap towards your shoulder, and switch. We have left, back, right, back. Left, back, right, back. Downward facing dog. Come up high on your toes as you walk your feet towards your hands. Bend into your knees, sink back towards a low squat. If you can, release your hands, bring them to Namaste at heart center. Straighten your legs, walk back to plank. Lift your left, then your right. 2, 2, and 1, and 1. Downward facing dog. Walk your feet up to your hands. Sink your hips low towards your heels. Maybe you release your hands for a low squat. Hands down, back to plank. Tap left, right, left, right, left. Last one, right. Downward facing dog. Walk your feet up to your hands. Lower your hips towards your heels for a low squat. Hands come down, forward fold. Step back to plank. Tap left, right, left, right, and left, and right. Hold here. Downward facing dog. Walk your feet up to your hands. Lower your hips towards your heels, low squat. Take both hands down. Toe heel your feet wide, toes out, heels in, and lower down into Malasana once more. This time you'll take your hands wide in front of you, the same width as your heels. Begin to rock forwards and backwards. So allow the muscles of your inner thighs and your hip rotators to relax. As you lean forward, hold as long as it's comfortable, and then lean back to release any pressure on your wrists. Take this one at your own pace. Return to Malasana with hands at heart center. Take both hands down, straighten your legs, toe heel your feet in. Come up high on your fingertips as you step your legs back. Step your right leg back for a high lunge. Open up, warrior two. Reach both hands high, pivot both toes the same direction as you take a wide-legged forward fold. Bend your knees, drop your hips, lift up towards goddess pose. Return to standing. Pivot your right toe out, warrior two. High lunge. Bring your weight into your right foot, both hands down. Step your left foot up, forward fold. Lunge your left leg back, high lunge. Warrior two. Standing to wide-legged forward fold. Bring your heels in and your toes out, rise towards goddess pose. Return to standing. Pivot your left toes out for warrior two. High lunge. Both hands down, forward fold. Step your right foot up. Lunge your right leg back, high lunge. Warrior two. Standing to wide-legged forward fold. Heels in, toes out, goddess. Standing, pivot your right toes out, warrior two. High lunge. Hands down, forward fold. Lunge your left leg back, high lunge. Warrior two, standing to wide-legged forward fold. Goddess. Standing, warrior two to the left. High lunge. Forward fold. Continue with the same flow. I'll show you facing you. Lunge your right leg back, high lunge. Warrior two, standing to wide-legged forward fold. Goddess. Standing, pivot your right toe out, warrior two, high lunge, and forward fold. Your left leg will step back, high lunge, warrior two, standing, wide-legged forward fold. Take your hands around your ankles to deepen the stretch. Bring your palms down. Begin to bend into one knee, then the other. If you're more flexible, you may need to travel side to side with your hands to allow your hips to sink closer towards your heels. If you're even more flexible, you may allow your hip to externally rotate by bringing your toes up towards the ceiling. Return to your wide angle forward fold. Bring your heels in and your toes out. Rise up to goddess. All the way up to standing. Warrior 2 facing the left. High lunge. Both hands come down, step both feet up, forward fold. Bring weight into your hands as you lunge your right leg back, dropping the knee and coming to a low lunge with your left leg forward. Take your left hand to the inside of your left knee to gently press your left leg out. Allow your left foot to roll onto its outer edge. Return to center. Take both hands down and sink your hips back so that they're over your knee for a hamstring stretch on the left leg. Come forward into your lunge again. Take your left hand to the inside of your left knee. Sink your hips even lower. To take this deeper, you can bend your back knee, turn towards your left leg, and reach for your back foot. Gently release. Sink back into your hamstring stretch. Come forward to your lunge. Take both hands under your shoulders as you toe heel your left foot outside your shoulder. Begin to lift and lower your back knee at your own pace. Keep your foot where it is and sink back for a hamstring stretch. Return forward to your low lunge. Lift up the back knee and hold there. Drop the back knee as you begin to bring your foot all the way across center to the other edge of your mat for pigeon pose. Sit up tall. Roll your shoulders down and back. Take a few breaths to sink into your pigeon pose before you lower forward and allow your body to relax. Sit up tall, look over your right shoulder and reach back for your right leg. Maybe you reach your left arm tall, maybe you reach your left arm high for a full expression. Go ahead and switch sides with your right hand to the outside of your left knee. See how far you can twist. Return to center, take your hands down, tuck your back toe, lift your hips, and return to a downward facing dog. Walk both feet all the way up to your hands so that you can switch sides. Lunge your left leg back for a low lunge. Drop your left knee with your hands to the either side of your right foot. Take your right hand to the inside of your right knee or thigh, press that knee wide and allow your right foot to roll to its outer edge. Return to center, sink your hips back over your knee for a hamstring stretch. Come forward. Come forward, take your right hand to the inside of your right knee or right thigh, press your knee wide. To take this posture deeper, bend your left knee, reach over your right shoulder, and reach for your back foot. Return to your low lunge, then send your hips back for a hamstring stretch. Come forward, toe heel your right foot out wide. Tuck your back toe and begin to lift and lower your back knee. Drop the knee, keep your right heel where it is as you sink your hips back for a hamstring stretch. Come forward, tuck the back toe, lift your knee, and hold here. Toe heel your right foot across center, set up for pigeon pose. Take a few deep breaths, seated tall, before you allow yourself to fully relax and lean forward. Sit back up tall. Look over your left shoulder for a twist. Maybe you reach your right arm high, find your full expression. Come through center, twist the other direction. Return to center. Tuck your back toe. Lift up to downward facing dog. Go ahead and drop your knees wide for wide-kneed child's pose. Prepare for frog pose. Take your knees wide of your mat or turn the other direction on your mat so that your knees stay on a soft surface. Your knees will be in line with your hips and in line with your ankles at a 90-degree angle. If you'd like a deeper stretch here, you can come onto your palms, press your chest high for a slight back bend in frog. Go ahead and lower back to your forearms. Gently pull yourself forward and out of frog. Return to your wide-kneed child's pose. Go ahead and lift yourself up to a comfortable seat. Then take your legs wide into a straddle pose. Begin to gently rock forwards and backwards. When you're ready, take your hands down. Allow yourself to sink into your deepest straddle pose. Take your time, taking any small movements that you like. Go ahead and return to your straddle. Bend your right knee and bring your heel as close to your hip as is comfortable. Reach your hands forward and begin to pulse the right knee out and in. Extend your right knee, switch sides, pulsing the left knee out and in. Go ahead and release back to your straddle and reach your hands forward as far as is comfortable. Allow your body to relax. Walk your hands gently to one side. And to the other side. Return to center, sit up tall. Shake out your legs a little here, then pull your knees in towards one another. You'll take the soles of your feet together and your knees wide. You want your feet in line so that if you were to lean flat forward, your forehead would come right to the soles of your feet. Go ahead and rock a little left and right, ease into this hip opener. So two options here. You can either lean forward onto your forearms, or you can take your hands underneath your feet, pulling them closer towards your forehead. Remember to breathe deeply. This is an intense stretch. Roll yourself up to seated tall. Keep one foot where it is and pull the other one closer in towards your body. Go ahead and fold forward again when you're ready. Release up to seated and switch legs, the one that is in front with the one that is behind. Go ahead and come up to seated just enough to allow yourself to roll flat onto your back. Soles of your feet together and your knees wide. Reach your hands towards your inner thighs as you allow your legs to fall wide into a straddle on your back. Pull your left leg up towards your forehead and allow your right leg to extend directly below you. Go ahead and come back to center. Then bring your right knee towards your forehead and your left leg long. Return to center. Bend both knees so the soles of your feet come together and your hands fall wide. Allow your breath to slow and your body to relax as we close off this hip opening practice. Stretch both legs up towards the ceiling and your arms up above your head. Give yourself a big breath in, and as you exhale, roll yourself up to a comfortable seat. We'll close off this practice with a final breath together. With your next inhale, reach both hands high. And exhale, release. We'll take one more for good measure. Inhale up. And exhale, release. Have a beautiful rest of your day, everyone. Namaste.